You can ask any person, "Do you love me?" and he will answer, although it is necessary to judge not by words, but by behavior and actions.
Ay, qué bárbara.
A dog cannot verbally respond, but it can show its love in such a way that it will be even more powerful than words. Over many millennia of living together, dogs and people have learned to understand each other so well that no words are needed. And of all pets, perhaps it is dogs that have the richest spectrum of manifestations of love towards a person. So let's look at the signs of your dog's love for you, and don't forget to count the points. If you have a dog or would like to get one, then subscribe to the channel and express your opinion in the comments. Well, let's start with the very first sign, a dog's love for its owner. The dog rejoices at your arrival. This is the clearest proof of a dog's love for a person. An animal can jump and squeal with insane joy. Or it can come up, silently pet its head on your lap, and cuddle up. It all depends on the temperament of the dog. But if the dog shows joy when you return home, be sure it loves you very much. Japanese researchers conducted an interesting experiment. The test subjects were people in love who were separated from their lovers. The second group included dogs that were separated from their owners. Then the human pairs and the dog plus owner pairs were united and a blood test was taken at the moment. It turned out that the level of endorphin, the hormone of pleasure, sharply increased in couples of people in love and in dogs and their owners when they met. The second sign is a dog licking its owner. A loving dog is ready to lick the owner to a shine, and even if the owner scolds it for it, it still strives to quietly lick. A lick, in the language of dog love, is like a kiss to humans. It may be not hygienic, but if the dog is healthy, it is practically safe. Moreover, dog saliva is able to heal wounds, as it contains lysozyme, secretory immunoglobulins, and other substances that suppress infection. The third sign is looking into your eyes. The more often and longer your dog makes eye contact with you, the better. This is a clear sign of love and trust. Research by scientists led by Dr. Maiho Nagasawa proved that if the owner and a loving dog look into each other's eyes, then the hormone oxytocin, called the hormone of pleasure and trust, increases. This hormone reduces anxiety and increases life satisfaction. The well-known dog handler Brian Hare in the TV show 60 Minutes by Anderson Cooper perfectly put it on the account of the way a dog looks at you. The theme of the issue was the feelings of animals, and Hare said, "A dog loves you if it hugs you with its eyes." But it's better not to play peepers with someone else's dog. It may take this as a threat, and the dog itself will not look into the eyes of a stranger for a long time. The fourth sign is that the dog raises its eyebrows. Dog facial expressions say more than the tail. The Japanese studied the behavior of dogs in different situations and concluded, seeing a beloved owner, dogs raise their eyebrows, but if they see a stranger, they don't. The fifth sign of dog's love for its owner is cuddling after eating. And this is also confirmed by scientific research. US neuroscientist Professor Gregory Burns examines the brain of dogs on MRI to find out what changes in the dog's brain occur during this or that process. Based on the results of his research, he wrote a book, How Dogs Love Us. There he tries to answer the question, what's on a dog's mind? So if a pet caresses the owner after eating, rubs against legs, licks, by this it demonstrates adoration and gratitude.
I'm a dick with a D.
Rick with a D.
Dick.
Well, Rick.
The sixth sign is that the dog wants to spend more time with you. If you're doing something in the yard, then your dog will definitely be nearby. If you're sitting at a table, your dog will lie at your feet. Being close to your beloved owner, what else is needed for happiness? Well, except that the bone is bigger and fatter. The seventh sign, the dog keeps you in sight during the walk. Keeps you in sight means that your dog doesn't run too far even after other dogs and cats. Sign number 8. Your dog brings you its favorite toy. Bringing a favorite toy to its owner means for the dog the highest degree of trust in him. But if the dog doesn't have a toy, then it can bring anything. For example, a branch, a pebble, and so on. The ninth sign is that your dog recognizes you by face. Dogs have poor eyesight and a poor memory for faces. They recognize the owner, his family members, acquaintances, and other animals primarily by smell and voice. But if a dog recognizes you in a photo or in a window of a house, but doesn't hear your voice, then you are very dear to your pet. This was also confirmed by an experiment in which dogs were shown images of their owners via video phone call while simultaneously taking brain readings. Dogs that recognized the face of their owner showed activity in the visual and olfactory memory zones. And finally, the 10th sign of dog love for his master is sleeping with you. A faithful dog always tries to be closer to the owner. But of course, not everyone allows a dog to sleep in their bed. All researchers are sure that dogs perfectly feel our emotions, like fear, insecurity, and sympathy, and they respond to love and friendship in the same way. Does your dog love you? Well, in the end, we want to show you a series of pictures by a British photographer who proved that dogs and their owners are very much alike.
Roll anyone?
No, 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 no! Look, this is not one dog, this is 5 dogs.
The idea that dogs look like their owners is not new. On the internet, such photographs, both amateur and quite professional, have long been walking around. This time the British photographer decided to go even further and took a whole series of pictures of people and their pets. It is clear that a team of makeup artists and stylists, both canine and human, served this photo shoot, but the result was really on top. Let's see together what happened. One of my favorite shots in this collection. The beautiful head of hair that the young man has on the left and that his faithful friend has on the right makes me smile again and again. We really hope that this is not a wig, and this couple is really very similar to each other in real life. Here is a grandmother with her cute dog. In addition to the obvious similarities, such as hair and appearance in general, they have one more thing: a beautiful, cheerful expression on their faces. I wish everyone could be on such a positive vibe as this couple. An amazing resemblance. Pay special attention to eye color. This level of synchronization is really rare. Another cute couple. It is impossible to stop being touched by the beautiful doggy faces. By the way, the team did a good job here, and they even painted the girl's tongue. It turned out quite funny, don't you think? Well, the eyes of these lovely ladies are not marked by special optimism. Everyone has bad days, but this couple gave us a little positive. Very good frame. And these cool kids are just incredible. They are very similar and very cute. I especially like the look of the dog. This cutie definitely deserves a thumbs up. By the way, here's a fun fact for you. Later, a series of these shots turn into a real card game. You need to memorize as many similar pairs as possible, and then collect as many matches as possible from the shuffled cards. Well friends, we hope we managed to cheer you up with this unusual video. Stay with us, and we do not say goodbye to you, but say see you soon.